Are you thinking about starting an Amazon FBA business? Well, don't. I'm here to tell you why. Let's go. Hey, it's me, Karina. Welcome back to my daily videos. Today's topic is very important and it's all about starting an Amazon FBA business and why you shouldn't do it. But don't worry, it's not what you think, because you all know that I love Amazon FBA and I'm 100% for the business model. I think it is by far the best winning e-commerce model this year, next year. It's just going to continue to increase. It's going to continue to get better. There's more opportunity in it than ever. Then why should you not start a business? Especially if you are looking into this business model just to begin it right now when you don't know much about it, or you've been doing research and kind of dabbling into it, doing your product research, seeing how far you can get into it. Well, the reason why not to start a business is because it's really going to overcomplicate things for you. I want you to kind of switch your perception and not think of it as starting a business, because if we think back in the day, starting a business was a lot of work. If we're talking about an actual business before the e-commerce era, you would need to put in a lot of cash up front, a lot of effort with basically zero knowledge. There wasn't any program to teach you how to get a business. It was basically whoever you knew. To get a business, you would literally have to get a piece of real estate, get inventory up front, get staff up front. I mean, it was to have like an actual legitimate physical business. It was very difficult. I mean, I had a family friend and her dad was selling coffee. So he would, export it, he would import it from other countries and then sell it to like your local farmers market and everything like that. So that was a business in a way. However, the returns of that were quite small, as you can imagine. And it was kind of like your local fun little business, situations like that. It wasn't really a full-blown business that you can fully lay back on and rely to actually make you a good amount of money, where you can supplement your income and eventually kind of live off that income and not have to do your regular job. To do that, you would have to start an actual physical location, and most businesses even today fail within the first 5 years anyways, and it's very difficult. And in my mind, 5 years is kind of a long time to build up a business. Amazon does not take that long to be successful in, if you do it the right way. But basically with Amazon, I want you to think of it more on like a micro level, especially if you are new, and then realize that this business model is something that's very rinse and repeat, should I say. You do it once, you can do it again. Don't focus on starting a full-blown business of, okay, so what do I have to do? I have to find a product, I have to get an LLC, I have to get my taxes in order, I have to think of a creative business name that covers my business goals and visions, I have to set up an Instagram page, a Facebook page, capture emails, capture leads, give away all these promotions, and get professional photographies, get influencers. No, please, if you think of it that way, that is a very, very fast road to failure, because there are just so many moving parts that are confusing and seem like frustrating and you don't know what to do. When I started this business model, the only thing I saw was, wow, this is very interesting. Let me give this a try with one product. I wasn't thinking of it into like a full-blown brand, even though now it is, because I rinse and repeated. I started with one product and then I continued to build and build and build on it. And that was a long-term process. Little by little you get ahead. It's not going to be just boom and you have a full-blown business. What you need to focus on is just having one success, one notch in your belt, one successful Amazon FBA product, because that's going to show that you have mastered the Amazon FBA business model. And once you do that, then you can expand, launch other products, whether it's a completely different brand or if you're building upon that. And slowly and surely, once you actually start to get a return back in your pocket, you can reinvest into other things, and they're not as difficult as you think. Sometimes I would also get stuck in this kind of mindset of, okay, it's time to expand, what do I need to do? And if you think of that too early, it will get very confusing and scary for you. Once you actually focus on making money by adding value to the customer that you are serving with your product, you're going to start getting money back in your pocket. And what you choose to do that with that money is going to set you to the next level. You can use it to launch another product, for example, or two products. You can launch it to hire virtual assistants and they will be able to help you manage your Amazon account, or you can hire someone else to manage social media for your accounts, and maybe they have experience so they can bring in more customers and, you know, have build that Instagram and Facebook page for it, if you're really thinking long-term for it, or, you know, things like that. But once you actually have money in your pocket, you can realize you can use that money to outsource other people that will add a lot of value to your business, so you won't be overwhelmed with doing the things you thought you had to do and you thought you had to learn. You don't have to be posting Instagram pictures of your thing all day. That's not what's going to bring you the most money. You right now, especially at this stage, you want to focus on the tasks that are going to make you money, that's actually going to bring you back revenue in your pocket. And once that is happening, then you focus on other things of how do I actually grow this business, because now I have side money that I can use for myself personally. So I, for example, don't have to work as many hours at my job. I'm not saying by any means quit anything you're doing for this, and that's the beauty of it. You can do Amazon on the side and still be successful at it, and still be continuing to do what you are doing, whether you love or hate your job. And then you can, it's very, very low risk, right? You have your job, say you hate it, yeah, whatever, but you're building this thing on the side, and say it begins to bring in some revenue, and that's amazing. Then you just wait and you wait and you scale until that's big enough to supplement your income and to potentially fill it up, and then also grow your business. There's just a lot of positive things that come from it. But if you think of it from the perspective of, I need to start a business and there's all these moving parts and I don't know how to do it, then you're going to get stuck. So what I suggest you do is just focus on the little things, such as, let me just find one product that's, let's say, bringing me a profit of $1,000 a month. That's not crazy. You would have to do, let's say, $3,000 to $5,000 of gross sales in order to get that type of money. And that's great. Maybe your product is at a higher profit margin, so you even make $2,000 a month. But then you duplicate that, and now you have an extra $2,000 or $4,000 a month, and then you can keep growing and growing and growing. So that's what I wanted to say. If you want more information about Amazon FBA, I did make a free guide down below that you can download, and I'll send it directly to your email. All my links to my programs and everything else is down below, and I will see you in my next video. Have an amazing day.